They got Kitty in the cut looking like a band-aid. Ooh, you feel me? It's your boy Kitty G back on this thing, you feel me? If you're new to the channel, man, make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, you feel me? I'm back, man, I'm back. But look, listen, I'm back for good, you feel me? Like, I'm back on this thing. I'm telling y'all, bro, I miss making content. Like, I don't understand, bro. Mad stuff changed in my life, bro. I got a whole BMW now, you feel me? I still got no kids, you feel me? Like, come on, yo. You feel me? Like, Katie really back on this thing, weird. And I'm not doing no type of, like, disappearing and coming back. This the first video back. I promise y'all gonna get, like, 5+ videos every day. I'm hungry, bro. I need it, bro. I need it. I need them 5K subs by the end of this year, bro. I've been doing this for too long. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. Give me my respect. You feel me? Like, for me. But let's get into it, man. Allegedly, YNW Nelly, man, snitched on him or something like that. I don't know. Young Thug snitch, you heard? Thug, he snitched. You feel me? I got a Thug shirt on right now. That's crazy. Thug snitch. We gonna get into that. I seen it, of course. Everybody got Instagram. I ain't about to say and cap me like, oh my gosh, I never seen that Thug snitch. You feel me? Like, we know Thug a rat. You feel me? Gunna a rat. You feel me? But we still gonna bump both of them. Shazam. No matter what, it don't matter. We still gonna play Gunna and we still gonna play Thug. You heard? But you feel me? I'm feeling a little sick, so if I sound a little crazy in this video, you feel me? Just bear with me. For my birthday in 2 weeks, your boy about to be 23. Shazam! Yes, sir, you heard? But let's get into it, you feel me? Yeah, let's see what this about.
YNW Bortlen shook the internet as he took a plea deal that was live streamed to YouTube. Facing 5 life sentences within a
5 life sentences is a little crazy. And not a little, that's a crazy. I ain't gonna lie. With a bitch saying I ain't biting the cheese. I ain't gonna lie. And I ain't ever gonna put myself in a situation where I have to. You get what I'm saying? Like, when people ask you that, bro, if you know you ain't about to be in that situation, the best answer is to say, you feel me? I'm never gonna put myself in a situation like that. And if it come to that, I know what I got myself into. And you feel me? As a man, you feel me? You gotta stand your ground and shit like that. You heard? But me, that's dumb, bro. Gangbang and all that shit is dumb, bro. Like, all of this is dumb, bro. Just learn by their mistakes, you heard?
Additional 75 years in Florida State Prison.
That's Florida too.
Legal
That's
team
diabolical.
was able to do the damn near impossible. Pleading no contest, the state agreed to drop 2 counts of first-degree murder for the shooting deaths of YNW Juvie and Sack Chaser. They'd also drop a conspiracy to tamper with the witness and a count of directing gang activities. By entering a plea of no contest, Bortlen has not admitted guilt, has not admitted the existence or involvement in a gang, and has not implicated himself.
So wait, with this case, Nelly, you feel me, you know, and he got out the car and he drove him to the hospital, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's what it is. Somebody comment below. If I'm wrong, comment below like, yo, Katie, you feel me, you wrong. But I don't know. So what's gonna happen? Like, how many years Nelly gonna be? Like, I was a sophomore in high school when he got back, bro. Like, I'm a grown ass man now. I'm about to be 24. I mean 23. Whoa, 24 is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. 23. You feel me? Like,
in a murder. In exchange for his plea, Bortlen has been found guilty of 1 count of tampering with a witness, 2 counts of being an accessory to a capital felony, and 1 count of unlawful use of a 2-way communication device. Bortlen has been sentenced to 10 years in Florida State Prison on these charges, to be followed by 6 years of probation. He was also credited for his time in jail. Bortlen was arrested back in 2019 and wouldn't receive a bond for 15
6
months.
years. Oh my God.
In October of 2023, he'd be rearrested, remaining in jail until now, lasting an additional 23 months. In all, Bortlen was also credited for his time in jail. Bortlen was arrested back in 2019 and wouldn't receive a bond for 15 months. In October of 2023, he'd be rearrested, remaining.
So you came home and you went back to jail.
Shazam!
Okay.
In jail until now, lasting an additional 23 months.
What did he do to go back to jail though? That's what I'm not. Like, what are you doing, bro? If you coming home for a case like that, I'm tucking my toe. I'm not being no way where I'm straight up just, you know what I'm saying? I'm in a cut. I'm like in a band-aid, like Katie, where like I'm really in a cut. Like I'm not. You went back to jail, gang?
Bomboca!
In all, Bortlen did a total of 38 months in jail, just over 3 years, meaning his 10-year sentence is already down to 7. Due to Florida law, 85% of a prison sentence must be completed. So if Bortlen is on his best behavior, he could be released in just under 6 years at the young age of 32.
32 is still old as shit, bro. You missed it. I feel like, all right, boom. No bullshit, chat. Keep it 100 with me, bro. Keep it 100. Like, I know it's somebody in the chat that's going to understand here. And if I keep looking to the left, it's because I'm just getting back. I ain't been recording in mad long. I look crazy. You know what I'm saying? I know it's ladies that's watching this. Chill, man. Like, chill, bro. Chill, gang. Chill.
Shazam.
Chill. But you've heard, 32 is crazy, bro. Like, that's an old ass. That's not old, you heard, but I feel like when you're 32, you missed all your 20s, gang. You gonna come home and you gonna do some dumb shit, and they gonna lock you right back up, bro. Like, right back up.
Bomboca!
Right back up. So it's like, damn if I do, damn if I don't, you heard. You missed your whole 20s, gang. Imagine being in jail missing even a year in of your 20s, you heard. I'm having fun every day, gang. I gotta be in my heart. I feel like I just got into my prom, you heard? I'm just like, feel me, the beginning of my prom. I got a BM, you heard? 2 years ago, I had a Honda, gang. You gotta understand that, gang. I had a Honda, nigga. I got a BM, you heard? Everywhere I go, you gonna hit me, nigga. You bugging. But that's besides the point, you heard? But missing your 20s is crazy, gang. I'm not gonna lie. Missing your 20s is really crazy. That's crazy.
Plea deal.
32 is, he just saying it like it's something regular. But I mean, that is better than 52 or 56 or 70 or something, weird. But this is what I be saying. Everybody want to be gangbangers. Everybody want to do this. Everybody want to jump off the porch. Got to switch and all of this. You missing life, gang. You're dumb. Shit dumb, gang.
In short of fucking amazing. But it came with a twist that has the internet going crazy. Just after letting Bortlen know everything that came with the plea, the judge would highlight the fact that after the plea is made, the state wants to take a proffer from Bortlen. An immediate flag on the play, a proffer is defined under Florida law as an agreement to speak with prosecutors to share information. This would lead everyone from Say Cheese, academics, No Jumper, my fucking self, and even Melly's old lawyer Bradford Cohen to assume the worst. Bortlen was now going to snitch on Melly.
All right, let's talk YNW Melly and YNW Bortlen. He is now doing the triple Lindy. For those youngsters that don't know what the triple Lindy is, it is when you...
Youngsters. For those youngsters.
Shazam.
Ha!
do several flips off a high dive, and he will be flipping. He is going to be tell-all about anything he knows about the double murder case, and they will know if he's telling the truth or telling a lie when he gives his full quote-unquote confession as to what happened that evening. And that's what happens. A lot of times where guys are in the prison for 4 or 5 years awaiting trial and looking at a life sentence, and they're offered 10 years where they'll be home probably in another 3 years.
And sometime if you just keep your mouth shut, bro, you gotta think about it. This case been going on since like 2018, gang. That's damn near over 5. That's over 5 years. You heard? Like, this case been going on. I think he got bagged 2018 or 2019. So like about, I'm gonna say 6 years. They ain't find nothing on you, word. So it's like, you want to be with that shit, word. You about to just shut up. They ain't find nothing on you, gang. So they eventually gonna let you home. You dealing all this time, word. And it's like, you gonna come home fast. He's still gonna be in jail. They gonna be coming for you. You know Baby Legs and Craig, they coming. I ain't gonna lie, they coming. They gonna, feel me? They gonna try to, it's gonna be that one person that just wanna be a superhero of the internet. You know what I'm saying? All this internet shows, gangbanging shit is dumb, bro. Just get some money and get a girl and get out the way, gang. That's all you gotta do, gang. Like, it's no point, bro. This is dumb. We wasted all your life, gang, on that one night. And that shit probably took like 45 seconds, gang. Real shit.
Years that he'll serve, he decides to flip and become a cheese eater. And that's what happens a lot of times on these cases. And I was expecting it to happen a lot sooner than it did. He held out for quite some time. But long story short is it looks like he's going to flip. And it makes the case on YNW Melly, depending on what he says, which I anticipate he'll say that YNW Melly is responsible. But depending on what he says...
But how can they say that, though, if he wasn't in the car? It was just them three after he did it, but he wasn't there. So it's like, how can they really... It's too much, gang. Just for being like that, it's not worth it, gang. Like, I don't understand why people
It will make the YNW Melly case a lot more difficult to try, but still not impossible. I've had cases where there were flipping witnesses where... I had a federal case with several flipping witnesses where we still got a not guilty, and it's possible to still get a not guilty in this case. Obviously, it's going to make it a lot more difficult. He has an excellent lawyer, by the way, Fred Haddad, who's a friend of mine, and I know Fred would have done a very good job for him at trial.
And on top of that, not to pose it again, you gotta think how much money they're making off of y'all, bro. These lawyers, everything, bro. They sit back, go to these parties with the judges and stuff like that, and they be like, ha 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 ha. Gotta keep getting them. Like, come on, gang. We gotta move smarter, gang. It's dumb.
I
hope he learned from this.
But ultimately, it is an individual's decision whether or not to become Chuck E. Cheese. And in this case, he has become Chuck E. Cheese. Is Chuck E. Cheese a mouse or a rat? I'm not sure.
It's a rat.
But long story short is he will be flipping, and it's going to make the case against YNW Melly a lot more difficult to win.
Now, as a man, I always leave room to stand corrected in any situation. And I have to give a shout out to my boy Seti Nash for his thorough journalism in this case. Bortlen's main lawyer, Fred Haddad, would release a statement saying, "I don't represent snitches. Cortland Henry is not a snitch, and he will not be cooperating or testifying in YNW Melly's trial. Anyone who claims differently has not seen the plea deal and has no idea what they're talking about." Well, in my humble opinion, what the fuck else would a proffer be other than the snitch? Why would the state want to sit down with Bortlen if he wasn't obligated by the plea deal to cooperate against the main man they believe is the shooter? Why would Bortlen's sentence go from 5 life sentences plus 75 to only serving 7 years in prison? What else would they have to talk about when the only thing left to do in the case?
This is music video? I just peeped. Like, I was watching it, but I think I smoked before this video, really, so like I'm a little smack. That's dope, you know?
Shazam!
But you feel me? This is music video. He already knew he was going to jail. At this point, bro, I don't know, bro.
Is convict Melly. Even the judge would tell Bortlen in court, "I don't know how your lawyers pulled this off." Well, I reached out to Bortlen's other lawyer, Joe Nascimento, who further clarified Bortlen has not agreed to testify and will not provide any statement implicating Melly or anyone else.
Okay.
This plea agreement brings closure to Bortlen's cases and will be the last time he appears in a courtroom.
Hey, 1090 Jake. Thanks for giving me the chance to clear up a lot of the confusion and just chaos that's happening online right now after YNW Bortlen's plea this afternoon went viral on social media. It's clear that a lot of people just don't understand what has happened. So I want to start by talking about what he was charged with. He was facing 2 counts of first-degree murder, 2 counts of accessory after the fact of first-degree murder, tampering with a witness, conspiracy to tamper with a witness, directing the activities of a criminal gang, and utilization of a two-way communication device to commit a felony. In all, he was facing 5 mandatory life sentences if found guilty, plus an additional 75 years on top of that. The facts of his plea are that he has pled no contest. That's very important because that means he has not admitted guilt. He's not admitted that he's done anything wrong, and he's certainly not admitted or given information about anybody else. He's been found guilty, but in exchange, the state has dismissed the 2 murder counts, the conspiracy to tamper with a witness count, and the charge about directing the activities of a criminal gang. He's going to be sentenced to 10 years in Florida State Prison, followed by 6 years of probation with credit for time that he has served. And he's required, as a part of that, to sit down and give what's called a proffer. Typically, when you hear the word proffer, especially in a criminal case, it's when a witness offers information or will explain what they would testify to if called at trial or a hearing. It's unfortunate that we use that word today in court because,
Yo, bro, it's something about lawyers and judges. Like, look how you looking at us, gang. Look how you looking at us. Like, they just got that, you're doing something wrong, and you need to stop it now.
Shazam!
Like, they just got one of them, like, I don't know, bro. Cops, like, when I be getting pulled over, because y'all know I got a BMW.
Shazam!
Life been so good, chat, I'm telling y'all. But you feel me? Cops, the way they talk, just like, do they go to speech class or something? Like, do they have to, you are under arrest? Like, why do they talk like that, gang? I never understood that shit, bro. Like, you have to remain to stay silent. Like, whatever they be saying, gang, I don't know, bro. I'm just a regular youngin', you feel me, trying to get some money, bro. I don't really care, but why do they talk like that? Somebody comment below. I know one of y'all cops. I know got an auntie, something that's a cop. Something. Somebody tell me something.
that's not what's going to happen in this case. Bortlen is not going to sit down and give a lengthy proffer or answer questions about what he would testify to.
Wait, Bortlen need a cut. That boy, look at that boy hairline. That shit. Matter of fact, if I was him, I came on, I'm cutting my shit. You were like, I need a new character. Like, bugging. These shits look crazy. I would have been cut my shit in the county.
If he were called as a witness, because we don't anticipate him being called as a witness at any trial or any hearing, especially not one involving Melly. What I can tell you is that Bortlen is not going to implicate anybody else. He's not going to provide information against anybody else. Melly's name is not even going to come out of his mouth when he's talking to prosecutors in this case. I anticipate the conversation with the prosecutors is going to be very, very brief. And it is not going to be what everyone thinks it's going to be online, where he sits down and rats or provides information to cooperate against other people. So a lot of people are saying that Bortlen's plea and his proffer are going to hurt Melly in some way and affect his trial in the future. And again, that's absolutely untrue. YNW Bortlen is not going to be a state witness. YNW Bortlen is not going to provide information that's going to impact Melly's trial in any way. YNW Bortlen is not expected to come and provide information against anybody. So to be clear, his plea, his proffer, and anything surrounding it will have absolutely no impact on Melly's trial. I want to add just a little bit more background to what's happened over the past couple weeks. Neither defense nor the state wanted this case to go to trial this month. We believe that our case should be stayed until after Melly's appeals are resolved and his case is ready for trial, because our anticipation was that Melly's case would be tried before Bortlen's. However, the judge denied our request for a continued.
What do they got on Melly though? Like, he wasn't there. So like, what do they really got on him? Besides the "Mama, please don't you cry, I'm sorry. I got different personalities." Y'all know that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Or stop looking at me like that. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, like, what do they got on him? Like, bro, just free them, man. You really, like, free them. Like, they already did their time. You were, if you feel like they did it, they did the time already. Let them come home. You were free Dirk, free all everybody. You were Wabi on. I'm going to Wabi concert too. You were like, I'm telling y'all, this a good month for me, bro. I ain't never been this happy on YouTube in my life, bro. And I've been doing YouTube since like 2020, 2021. You were 4 or 5 years now. Like, yeah, something like that. Yeah, but. Damn, yo, this crazy.
And denied our request to stay Bortlen's case pending Melly's appeals. So we were moving forward to trial, and we knew that we had a very strong defense to the murder counts. But for Bortlen to be successful, he would have to repeat every single count, keeping in mind that he was facing 5 mandatory life sentences. So for him to take a deal that he's almost already served at least half of the sentence already, he doesn't have to admit that he did anything wrong. He doesn't have to testify against anybody else. He doesn't have to provide information that would affect Melly or anybody else about anything related to this case or any other case. It was a no-brainer for him to ensure that he gets to walk out of prison one day
Oh, I forgot
and
the
live his life,
car.
versus rolling the dice with a random
hold
jury,
on, child.
no matter how strong his defense is and how weak the case for the state was. So I'm really hoping that people can understand that, and understand that it was a very tough decision for him.
Nah, my fault. I was in the
important.
middle of recording a video. Oh, you already on the way to work? You at work? Alright, I'm gonna chill after this video. It's like 4 minutes left. Alright, let's get back into this thing. For me, you gotta make sure for me phone shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling y'all, like, Kitty, bro, the vlog shit I got coming, yo. Let's finish this up, though.
That his decision had no impact on others.
While we don't know what Bortlen will be saying in his proffer with the prosecutors, the judge made it clear whatever he says will have no effect on his plea deal. Meaning, he could apparently say anything, or not much of anything at all.
Or he could pull a Woody and say, I don't recall.
Bortlen technically didn't beat the murders, the charges were dropped. So if he sat down and admitted to the murders, he would be recharged. And with that in mind, I wonder if Bortlen would be able to plead the fifth, invoking his Fifth Amendment right, which guarantees no person shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself. Meaning Bortlen could potentially refuse to speak to keep himself from further incriminating himself. We won't know until it happens, and we'll have to wait until then to see what's actually said. Normally very vocal, YNW Melly's mom has remained silent after Bortlen's plea, and she was present when it happened. No word has come from Melly's legal team, as he's now represented by legal powerhouse Drew Finley. And even Bradford Cohen, Melly's old lawyer, would backtrack from his initial statement about Bortlen.
All right, let's get to it. Let's talk YNW Bortlen and YNW Melly. The information is coming in fast and furious to my office. People are calling me left and right. They saw the post. You know what time it is. And they are telling me that YNW Bortlen is not going to be a flipper, and he is not going to be the cheese eater I previously said that he could become. And he is going to give a statement. I don't know what that statement's going to be, but his attorney is an excellent attorney. He's one of my good friends, and
Yeah, I see how his whole demeanor changed. I'm telling you, man, just stay out the streets, because these the type of people that's making the money off of us, bro. Need to do something positive, put out money into some shit, right? Like, it's dumb.
you know, really helped me out as a young attorney. Fred Haddad, a great guy. And he represented very, very few, if any, flippers in the past. That's why I was kind of surprised at first. But it turns out, the rumor on the street, YNW Bortlen is not going to be a flipper, but he will give a proffer.
So at this time, I, 1090 Jake, proudly stand corrected. And you know what? When Bortlen hits the DOC, I'll reach out to him personally with a, my bad, bro, but
Dick Ron. Dick Ron. That's what you call that. Dick Ron.
Bomboka!
That's what you call that. But on that note, I'm going to catch y'all in the next one, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. We are on the grind to 5K subs by the end of this year. I promise y'all. I'm telling y'all. I'm about to put in pain, sweat, and tears in these videos. I'm telling y'all. Y'all going to get vlogs. Y'all going to get it all. You heard? And I made a second channel. Well, it's not really a second channel. It's on my channel. It got like almost 600 subs. That's my car channel. Oil changes, burnouts, car meets, everything. After this video, I'm actually about to go shoot a car meet video for y'all too as well. I'm working. I'm telling y'all, I'm back. And I'm back to stay. Word. Make sure y'all smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Word. And leave a comment. Word. If y'all like the video, leave a comment. If you don't like the video, I don't care. Word. It's your boy Kitty in a cut looking like a bandage. Word. I'm out of here. Word.
Shazam!
Yeah.